Squares Beware, where I'm j.j.fomby on the line podcast show with j.j.fomby Jr. I'll talk to you quick, but I ain't gonna talk to you slick. I'll talk to you about that. That's the vote of ballots. Simple ballot. I'm gonna talk to you about. I'll talk to you about this is the ballot magic. This is we're talking about jury summons. We'll talk about that. Yeah, that part there. So, they want me to do my civil duty. What is civil duty? Civil duties is this. It is civil service duties refer to responsibility the citizen has in order to contribute to the functioning and welfare of their society, your hood, where you live at. They include things like voting, serving as juror, paying taxes, and sometimes serving in the military and working in public service office, mayor, uh, city councilman, different departments with city and state and county. You know, exceptionally, their task that helps ensure the community operates smoothly and fairly for everyone. That means the flow, how things work, it ain't one sided. You understand me? When we ain't voting, and a lot of people ain't voting this one sided most of the time. But if everybody vote, we can keep it equal. That's what we need to keep it equal. Keep the numbers right. So when you go out and fill out that ballot measure, and put it in the thing, and you keeping it equal, you keeping it fair, you keeping things going to flow like they need to flow. And when you live in the community, they're fixing the streets. You got the right person there that's gonna press a line to get stuff done. That's what happens when you vote. When you don't vote, you're lacking your community. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be out there protesting and standing on the line and busting folks upside the head, so on, so on. You can go out there and get that ballot and put it in there. And then if the people you vote for ain't doing, you can call them up or go down there and make an appointment and try to holler at them. Let them know, man, you need to get it together, man. I voted for you, man. I take it serious. It's responsibility. Anyway, let's move along. And there's a couple of reasons why I'm real pressing the line. Well, I'm not pressing the line. I'm just trying to influence you individuals uh, to go out and vote. Reason I voted, well, let me give you a quick ass backstory on some stuff. For When I was younger, I remember when President Carter became the president. That was like a big thing, you know. Also, I remember when Jesse Jackson ran for president twice. It was '84 and '88, and then in '87 he did some stuff, man. He went over and helped the Navy pilot from a jet fighter crashed over in Syria. And it was like Richard Goldman or something like that, Lieutenant Richard Goldman. Jesse went over and got the man and brought him back over to the United States. Back then, going over there it's still like that today, you know. But Jesse went over there and got the man and brought him back to his family. The United States wasn't cool with that when he ran that play. He was like, man, you stepping in untreated water, dog. What you doing? You don't know what you're doing. But he went over there and did it and brought him back. So then he ran for president. He didn't make it. Well, he was part of the Rainbow Coalition. That's what that was called back then. That was the organization. And that was about, everybody coming together, all ethnicities and coming together and voting and this and that. So that's what that was about back then. That rainbow right there, Rainbow Coalition. So that was an organization. And so anyway, that's when I got into what voting was, and that was my first time voting in 1988. And then also I think I had the civil service card come in, which was a card when you turn 18, you had to go down there and talk with the people, and the people actually know. So if you get drafted, you need to show up. If you don't, you go to jail. That's what civil service is about when you turn 18 for men, young men. I don't know if they're still running that play like that. Anyway, so also that's what got me in the vote, and also really solidified after I voted in '88. I ain't been vote no more for years. Why? Because I was in custody on the yard. Yeah, I was doing some stuff. Got caught up, stayed behind the wall, and pushing a whole different type of agenda, and it kept me out of the loop of voting. So when I came home this last time, 11 years ago, close to 11 years ago, I was eh, I was sitting in the cell, but I got home because of the Prop 36 pass. I mean, people got off their butt and went and voted, stopped doing a lot of talking. A lot of got up and went and didn't change that three strike law and amended it. You know what I mean? Let people like me out. So I'm the only one. I know thousands of people got out. And some probably still ain't got out, but then a lot of them did get out. So I was one of them. Thank God for that part right there. I wouldn't be doing this right now. So that's my obligation to vote. But let me tell you a quick story. Listen, Schwarzenegger voted on Prop 66. He pressed his line not to go for. He making sure nobody voted for 66. He scared the public. Public didn't vote. So I was sitting in the cell with my homeboy, new folks, sitting down in the cell. He on the top bunk, I'm on the bottom bunk. I'm just sitting there looking at the TV all day, looking at these numbers going on the bottom of the ticker taker of the TV. And they numbers ain't coming in for Prop 66. If the pass back then, I'd have got out a lot more sooner. And people liked me, but it didn't work. It didn't happen. I was like, man, the people don't know how to vote, man. If I ever got out of jail, man, I'm gonna vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a difference. So here comes a few years later, Stanford Three Strike Project out of Stanford University, Northern California. The Three Strike Project, Stanford University, and the Men, the Three Strike Law Advocate Group, and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. All these groups and some financial backers came in and put their money in and got that initiative turned into a ballot, I mean into a proposition, and they put it on the to be voted on, and man, it passed, and I got out of prison. I've been running this perpetrating the square, trying to blend in. They've been pressing me with the square, with the civil duty stuff. Now you got what I'm saying, paying taxes, working, got created my own little entity, and you understand me. And I've been working and doing the right stuff, man. You know, being a productive citizen, paying taxes. So this is what they do when you do that. They want to holler at you about, hey, do that civil duty thing, man. So this is what I want to talk to y'all about. So I basically didn't talk to y'all about that in the quickest way. But when you don't vote, man, you ain't fixing nothing. You just talking, man. You in the way. You just talking here, talking about nothing. You understand me? So when you don't vote, this is what happens right here. This is what kind of person you become. Any fool can criticize. Any fool could criticize. Again, condemn and complain. And most fools do. Those who don't vote. I like to complain and do nothing to make things better. You become that kind of person. And another thing you could do to make a journey of 1,000 miles begin with one single step. You can make one single step and change your life or change others' lives around you by just voting. What do you mean by that? Man, that one vote that you put in, your vote might be the vote to get that person in to change the community. Come out and elect other people. Send funds to organizations to get organizations, groups of people to come better your community. That's what I'm talking about. You know, check this out. The best way to predict the future is to create it. That's what I want to tell you. That's how you do it. That's how you change. You know, I say it again. The best way to predict the future is to create it. And while you vote, you are creating a better community. If the person plays right now that gets you in office, okay, that gets them in office, and they do the right thing as a productive citizen and make sure the community is taken care of in the best way with all the taxpaying money and funding fixing the parks, fixing the streets, doing it with the schools, make sure people come and create businesses in the community where you can work, where you can go spend your money, or where you can work, and some of your kids and some of your family members can go work. You know what I'm saying? This was about. Uh, anyway, then I guess I talked about everything. I talked to you quick, but I ain't gonna talk to you slick. So y'all ain't got time to hear j.j.fomby babble, babble, babble. But as far as this jury thing, this is funny. Since I've been on, they've been hitting me like that. They've been pressing me with this. So I'm gonna give it a shot, man. I'll see what it is, fill it out. You know, they let me in, which probably not. But if I go in there and do my jury duty stuff, I can help somebody because I'd have been that person at that table worrying about, man, this just don't look good. And I know how that feels. That ain't a good feeling. If you ain't got nobody up there can understand your circumstances, your situation, why you did what you did. you got some people that just don't understand nothing. It's going the hour later, you guilty. You know what I mean? So I understand that feeling. That's why I'm gonna make that step and fill this out. Will they pick me? I don't know. We gonna do. I'm gonna do a thing about that. See how they work out. But I didn't talk enough to you. I talk quick to you. I didn't talk slick to you. I'm just trying to influence you and educate you at the same time, man. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. You can check out some of our old episodes when me and Junior talked about voter registration. We did events. You can talk, and also we did about election, who should be elected, and this, that, and the third back then. So just feel like we need to do another show about that. We already got shows about that. So y'all got time, go to the j.j. Fomby YouTube channel or OTLPS. That's what it's called, and you can look at some of the episodes we got and those specific episodes also. Again, it's j.j. Fomby Online Podcast Show. We've been around doing this. Shoot.